The idea behind the Academy is to introduce students in a very practical way to doctrine, but then unleash them into the real world where they could apply this doctrine in a setting that lawyers do every day. The students get exposed to that from day one in the Academy.
Because it is an immersion experience where students were allowed to take a deep dive into these subject matter areas and have practical, hands-on, essentially clinical training experience, it was as if they were in a law firm already.
I applied to the Academy because of the level of expertise from the professors. We really had a first-rate group of people that came in here that can give us great experience tips from everything they've done in their careers and then the practical academic side as well.
I just finished up my 1L year, and this was the perfect opportunity for me to kind of find out where your niche is and which place you prefer to be.
I have an interest in entertainment law primarily. In order to do that, there needs to be substantial training. What better way to do that than learn from the guy who wrote Play That Funky Music, White Boy?
I made this course. I designed it so it was much more clinical, a lot more on guest speakers, what's going on in the world, and still communicating the principles I want to communicate. Instead of just by reading cases, but by actually living through the people that have lived through these issues.
They will have a much clearer understanding of what it's like to work in these three industries, a much clearer understanding. Because what we're trying to impart to them is not just the legal basis for the work that they will be doing, but what is it like to actually practice in these areas? What kinds of legal skills do you need, of course, but what kinds of personal attributes are going to fit best, are going to lead to the greatest level of success? It's going to be an exposure that is well beyond just what is it like to lawyer in this field.
I think the field trips very much so enhance the curriculum of the program. We'll go out there and talk to other people who deal with this on a day-to-day basis. This isn't like these law school hypotheticals. This is real life.
I think it's great when they can see sort of the mundane and the exciting part of what happens. That's the joy of not only learning your craft here, but also understanding what the art itself is all about.
So far, we've had guest speakers ranging from Jason Hillman, who's the general counsel for the Cleveland Cavaliers, professionals from the Indians, Spire Institute, you name it. They've got people in Northeast Ohio here that are connected in sports and entertainment law that are here to help.
We provide the networking here, and then we provide those opportunities from a world-class faculty.
And then to have the other amenities that Cleveland offers, this academy combines all of those elements, and it makes for a terrific experience.
After the 3 weeks, there is a competitive process for coveted externships or clinicals. We have a phenomenal clinical with the Cleveland Browns, one with the Cleveland Cavaliers, one with Vugaro Studio, one with 20th Century Fox. We have one with the Cleveland Film Commission.
Having the opportunity to participate in an academy like we're doing here in Cleveland gives people in this region of the country the opportunity to at least find out how I can get into the business. And to me, that gives somebody such an advantage over somebody who's just loading up the car and moving out to Los Angeles or New York without that kind of experience.
They've been challenged in a way they've never been challenged before, but they will expect to be challenged when in practice. Experientially, they're going to say it was really hard. I was really tired by the end, but I felt good. It was a feel-good tired because I mastered some skills that I can take away with me and use for the rest of my legal career.